Alright guys, so I'm live here because I've got my AR pistol and I have a feeling that DPS isn't going to like it. So we are at a Venezuela protest. Looks like there's some people up there already. Supposedly this is a protest against U.S. involvement in Venezuela. Once again, for those of you just joining me, I've got a, let me see if I can, I'm wearing my AR pistol today in a shoulder holster, as well as my 1911 6-hour Scorpion on my leg. Hey man, I'm here, just wondering where you guys are at, but I think I see you. I see you already. All right, bye. This is supposed to be a leftist type protest, but I just see patriots here, not liberals. I know I did. Where's everybody?
Everybody's getting ready to
Hey
leave.
guys, it's only $592.
Did anybody show up?
Between the 20 of
About
us.
25.
I mean, from their side?
Just Nicole and John Burleson that always show up.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, they made us separate. It got good. It got
Oh,
really
good.
Antifa's coming.
Oh, are they?
Oh man, that could be fun. And I just thought today was
So
already
what?
fun.
So what like happened? What was the like? Did they have a rally or anything, or
Yeah, there was wasn't much one. It was more of a gathering.
more of a gathering?
One of our guys.
It was really boring actually until the two of them showed up. That's
Oh,
when it got
okay.
more exciting.
And who's? Oh, John Burleson. Okay.
John Burleson and Nicole.
Does he run the? What's that page he runs? Is it Anti-War Austin or something like that? Let's go see. We got 14 points of fascism. Let's go read the sign over there.
Oh yeah, I got photos of it.
What's going on?
Hello. Better late than never.
Yeah. Well, it was almost never. But what's going on? How's it going?
How's it going, brother? Big was crying.
What's going on, man?
Hey, bro.
What's that?
You missed the good part. Yeah, you missed it.
Yeah, I wasn't.
We've already gotten Antifa's face multiple times, and of course they do what Antifa does. which is
So
always
tell
back
me what I missed then.
Well, let's see. The state troopers have had to separate us not once, not twice, but 3 times now. No matter who comes up for the discussion, no matter how respectful we try to come to them, it always comes down to the insults, which we always know the left goes to, and facts only incite anger. And this guy right here, number one, if you go ahead and take a picture of him. That guy right there went on Facebook.
Which one's the guy?
That's it, fair enough. Don't automatically.
Which one's the?
We're pretty sure it's the one on the left.
The one on the left is the guy. You're the guy.
So on his Facebook.
I don't want to assume your gender. I don't want to assume it. That's why I'm asking. Are you a guy?
On
Okay.
Facebook, this man flat out called out, "Fuck that 7-year-old child."
Oh,
so
wow.
they're all for pedophilia and everything else like that. They sit there and they got this nice little list of the things that they claim that they're fighting against by coming up against people like us. But they're too stupid to realize that all of those things on the list are the same things we got issues with that we're trying to fight.
Those are points of guilt for the leftists.
Yeah. The 14 points of fascism.
Yeah.
Oh, but earlier you were saying you agreed with a bunch of them.
You didn't hear what I said, you moron, so shut the fuck up. Princess Pony, go right off in the sunset because we done with you. You ain't got
This is
nothing
the
to
extent
offer
of
in
the
conversation.
leftists
You brought
here.
no logical arguments. You brought no defense. All you brought is insults, and as you stated,
I-
you're not interested in the debate. You're just interested in triggering people. So go trigger somebody else. Bye-bye.
I have a question. Where are the hundreds of people that are supposed to be here? Yeah, that's what the Facebook page said.
Yeah.
Yeah, the anti-Venezuela, you know. Oh, am I in the wrong place? Let's go down there. Hi, there's more fascists down here.
What are you doing, old man?
What's going on, brother? How are you? Doing good. Apparently the protest is down here. What's that? What's going
Oh,
on?
man, good to see you.
How are you, brother?
Good, ain't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been well. I almost didn't make it today, but
I
decided to.
CJ, I gotta say hi to him. He's like, wow, I don't know if he's right. I don't know.
Yeah, how y'all doing today?
Hey, there's CJ. What up, man?
Gentlemen, apparently there's like a Venezuela protest down here. I don't know.
Yeah, you can tell by the Venezuela flag. Though.
Okay, that's the one that I thought I was coming to.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, the anti-red flags protests basically stole the steps from them because the two events overlapped, and the red flag law protest started at 7, and the anti-Venezuela thing started at noon.
Okay.
So they were like, all these don't worry, all these far right people, like, they're gonna be leaving as our event is starting, and then nobody left.
No.
So they just showed up, and we're like, oh, they're all still here. Shit.
Run, John, run!
Did they run ahead of us?
Yeah, they did. I know you can't run. I'd hate for you to pass out. Be careful. Walk slowly. I know you haven't seen exercise your entire life. Just take it slow. Take it easy. Don't worry. I know CPR if you pass out. This is probably more exercise than you've ever gotten in your life, I can tell. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you just call me a bad word?
Oh, they were talking about my mama earlier.
Oh, man.
I was
I'm
supposed
just...
to get offended.
Oh my goodness, I got a shiny that clamp thingy.
But yeah, John was saying that little 7-year-old that had the lemonade stand and everything.
Yeah.
He was saying that he was a little racist Hitler. And I'm like, he's only 7. Like, that's pretty bold to be declaring him like a Nazi.
Yeah.
He's not even 8 years old yet.
Exactly. Well, you know, but his parents are raising him that way.
No war for oil! No war for oil! No war for oil! No war for oil!
This is just for me. They're chanting for me.
No war for oil! 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 No war for oil!
If they didn't have chants, they wouldn't have anything.
I'm on your side anyway,
Hi.
and their side, just so you
I don't
know.
want war either.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want war with anybody, but I also don't want socialist policies killing innocent people in foreign countries.
Well,
So I think we can do it. I think we can do it without war,
We sure can.
and we should do it without war because it's not our country. But we should definitely be helping those people to overthrow Maduro.
Well,
that the U.S. is the leading
But the people, they should be doing it, not us.
well, yeah, but we've already.
And we can actually export our own oil for once. So your point is completely moot.
No, it isn't actually, sweetheart, and I'm on your side because I'm in open carry. It's not. Trust me. We just actually 5 know that, but I'm saying we actually.
So, building a culture of campaign, nonviolence. What the heck, man? What is wrong? I wonder if they practice these before they come. If they have like a rehearsal.
They have to.
Yeah, they've got to have a rehearsal first. Oh, look, the Party for Socialism. What is it? Oh, Socialism and Liberation.
Right.
No U.S. intervention. No war. No detention. No U.S. intervention. No war. No detention.
I feel like dancing. So we've got.
Against the war.
Yeah. I didn't even know they were still around.
Really?
Yeah.
No detention.
What is wrong with it? Okay, there we go.
No war. No detention. No war. No detention. No U.S. intervention.
Started to distract from the sun here.
Oh, there she is.
No U.S. intervention.
Listen page on Facebook a while back. Didn't get a response from anybody. Do you know if anything's been done about the long guns on the couple?
No, it's still banned. That's why I've got my AR pistol. This is a pistol.
That's what I figured.
They can't do anything about it, and they hate it.
Question is, who do we need to talk to?
Organize and demonstrate.
Oh my God, we can
If you want to try and overturn that, really the AG, I think, is the person that can do it. Because we've already tried going through DPS, and they don't want to change anything. So, yeah. Hey, welcome home, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
My grandfather followed.
I'm glad to see you represented.
You know, I try to come big. Go big or go home, right? All right, brother. Yeah, we're just going to have to go to the AG, but it's just not a fight that we're willing to fight right now because we're so focused on so many other things. But once we get our constitutional carry pass, we can start focusing on these little stupid, illegal DPS issues. You know, up in Michigan, I had my AR-15 in the Senate chambers while they were debating bills. And yet here, we can't even take an AR-15 across this border here.
No blood for oil. No blood for oil. No blood for oil. No blood for oil.
Hey, so I bring you guys here because it's important that we, get some beats. Get some beats down, It's
Making America great again. Not
America is
Venezuela.
great again, yeah.
Not Venezuela. Don't take your.
Oh, you want Venezuela to continue to be in a shithole country? It is a shithole country.
Have you talked to
Yeah, have you seen that the average person's lost 30 pounds because they don't have food?
Because of the block that you are fucking.
I didn't go down there, what?
economic war?
Si quieres hablar conmigo en español se puede, pero si are you gonna yell or are you gonna talk to me?
Venezuela's under.
I can't understand you.
Because of U.S. imperialism.
What am I doing?
And you can only buy.
What am I doing? Yeah. How don't come over here and get facts. Stay over there. Don't come over here and try to debate your position. Stay over there. All right. I don't want to change your minds about reality. Oh, do you want to get your mind changed? You're what? Well, apparently you're full of shit. Look at that, like hundreds of pounds of it. I am in defense. I'm in self-defense right here. I haven't approached any of these people here.
The U.S. sending weapons into Venezuela.
I don't believe that the U.S. should be. Excuse me. Do you want me to answer your question, or you just want to keep talking?
If you don't
You said, how do I feel about it, right? Do you want to know how I feel about it, or do you not want to know how I feel about it? Then why did you ask me? Then why did you even ask me? What a dumbass. I will answer your questions if you want to talk like a civil human being, but apparently civility is absent on your side.
Anti-war movement will never leave.
I bet you will leave when you get hungry. I bet you're gone before it gets dark. I bet you are. So this anti-war movement, I guarantee you will leave. What's that? Oh, I love barbecue. I do. I love barbecue. I love freedom and barbecue.
remain hungry like the 90% of people that are living in poverty
Yeah.
in Venezuela?
You know who also likes barbecue? Venezuelans, but they can't get it. Oh man, that's sad. That's so sad. It has nothing to do with economic sanctions. It's the most rich country in the world with oil.
We can intervene
Jeez.
in Venezuela, but not in Saudi Arabia. We can intervene in Venezuela, but not in Egypt, where they have 60,000 political prisoners and they killed more than 500 people. So
Wait a minute. I thought you didn't like us invading Muslims. Now you want us to? What the heck? I am so confused.
Venezuela that makes it so particular and so ready for an intervention. Why there? Why not?
I know, we should just let them die. We should just let their country kill each other. We should just let their president kill his people. That's exactly what we should do. Absolutely. We should never stop violence, ever. We should allow the violent tyrants to kill their own people and starve them to death. Literally. This is the woman that asked me questions but doesn't want answers.
It does not happen overseas. It does not happen
Ask the
when our children have
Carthaginians
to
if you
die
think
for
differently.
oil.
To the people of Hiroshima
It
and
does not
Nagasaki.
happen there. It needs to happen here, united and defending ourselves against the tyranny of our own fascist government. That's where our battle needs to lie. And if we're going to be defending the rights of people across the world, then we need to start with the fascist governments that we're supporting in the first place.
You don't look like you're starving there, sir. I don't.
Name change, but only when it's convenient for that.
Funny. I don't see any skeleton thin leftists here. Everyone here seems to be eating quite well, unlike the Venezuelans. Absolutely, I'll go with that. No blood for oil, yes. No blood for oil. Blood for blood. Blood for freedom. Blood for freedom. Blood for freedom. Kill the tyrants. Kill the tyrants.
So then
Kill
shut
the
fuck up
tyrants.
about fucking Hispanic people coming from Central South America, fleeing violence of U.S.
Wow, you
imperialism.
are like extremely
So
angry.
shut the fuck up about your fucking
You are so angry.
When people are fleeing the violence of U.S. imperialism.
Wait a minute. Wait. The people in Venezuela are freeing U.S. imperialism?
Not people are coming up from the fucking Obama, Hillary Clinton coup in Honduras.
If this country is so bad, why is everyone coming here?
Y'all can break up.
Wait, I can debate. This is a free country. I'm going to debate. Nobody's being violent
I
here.
understand, but we're making sure that no punches, no things again.
Oh man, there'll only be two hits. Them hitting me and them hitting the ground. That's it, I swear. I swear. It'll stop after just two hits. What? I said them hitting me and then you hitting the ground. So what is that called? It's called self-defense. Are you
Something you cannot do in Venezuela. As a matter of fact. You're inciting stuff.
Are you a sperm whale or a beached whale? I can't tell.
Are you inciting?
I'm sorry?
Are you inciting violence?
Am I inciting what? Are you trying to put
Are you inciting violence?
Excuse me, do you know what inciting violence means? Because I do. And if you're sitting here telling me that my speech is inciting something, no, it's not. Did I say, come on, let's go at it? No, I didn't. Don't try to play your inciting violence thing with me. I'm not here for violence. I'm here to oppose violence. Okay? If I were a violent person, you wouldn't be talking right now. If I were a violent people, none of you would be here right now. It's that simple. It's obvious. If we were as violent as you people said we are, you wouldn't be able to say that we're violent. It's that simple. Excuse me? Threats. Where's the threat, Mr. Snowflake? Where's the threat? So you have problems. You have problems with self-defense. Is that what I'm saying? You know what's a threat to you? Minorities. That's what's a threat to you and your white skin, right? I'm a minority. You're not a minority.
We're not starving to death.
I'm a minority as well. Considering that white people are the minority in the world, absolutely, I'm the minority. That is very true. Thank you. So I'm in the minority. I have the most money. I had to borrow money to get gas to come here. Yeah. Where do you get your money? From the government?
President Trump is behind it. So if you want to talk about humanitarian aid, why don't you go look at Yemen?
Wait, you want us to invade a Muslim country now? Is that what you're asking us to do? You anti-Muslim bigot? You anti-Muslim bigot? Wait, you just said, why don't we go to Yemen? You just told us to go there instead of Venezuela. You need to make up your mind, man. Do you hate brown people or Muslims more? I'm trying to figure it out. You guys know that I'm not a threat, so don't put that inciting stuff on me. Y'all know me by name. What's that?
She said to come at you.
Yeah, they're the ones that have said they were gonna come after me. So, but I will defend myself. I mean, thankfully, I've got guys here that are protecting me. I'm the only guy apparently here that needs protecting. And it's odd because I can protect myself. Both of my weapons are loaded and chambered. I mean, I am fully prepared to defend myself and these two officers who are helping me. I definitely have their backs when or if Antifa shows up. You don't need to. You can't protect me. You have no idea what self-defense is. I can come over here and there. Now I'm not behind anybody. There. I don't need protection because I'm not a threat and you're not a threat, right? Are you a threat to me? 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 That's what I'm asking you. Are you? Are you a threat to me? You can't say no. But guess what? I am not a threat to you. So, see, I can say that I'm not a threat to you, but you can't say you're not a threat to me. That's why I carry a gun, because you people are so violent. I'm not behind any police protection. I'm behind my own protection right here. I am my own protection. I don't need any of these people to help me. All I need them to do is pick up your dead bodies when you attack me. That's all I need them for. And I need them to write the reports as well. That's it. That's all I need them for. I am my own self-defense. I am my own safe space right here. I am my own safe space right here. This is it.
Yellow Cake There was 30,000 exercises of Yellow Cake uranium.
Are you wanted in Texas? Trying to figure out why you're hiding your face. No one here cares about the suffering of the Venezuelan people. They want to continue the suffering of the Venezuelan people. They want to continue the starvation of the Venezuelan people. Maduro just killed a woman and shot 12 other people who wanted food and medical supplies to come into the country. And these people want more dead women. They want Maduro to be able to kill as many women as possible without anyone standing up to him. The Venezuelan people have been disarmed, so they can't stand up for themselves. But now they don't want the American people to stand up for them either. They want the Venezuelans to die long, painful deaths. They want them just to stand there and be killed and get back in their proper place. Yes, you may.
The same thing was said about Syrian
How many Iraqis died?
Excuse me, can I talk to him? He's actually rational.
The same thing was said about Gaddafi.
What about Gaddafi? The fact that he was a murderer? Wait, was he not a murderer?
You know, what about Donald Trump? Do you consider him?
How many people have Donald Trump killed? Murdered?
Been responsible for the bombing of thousands.
Well, yeah, that's our country's. Yeah, so Donald Trump is continuing Obama's war, who was continuing Bush's war, who was continuing Clinton's war, who was continuing Clinton's war, or I'm sorry, the other Bush's war, who was continuing. Yeah.
And crimes against humanity.
What if I told you I don't support going to foreign countries and fighting wars?
I heard you earlier, and I agree.
I fought in Iraq and Afghanistan. I don't ever want our country going into another country to fight wars. But you know what I hate more? Now, I don't want any American troops, regardless of what's happening in Venezuela, There should be, I will stand with anybody to keep American troops out of Venezuela. But the Venezuelan people are being slaughtered by their own government. And they can't do anything, unlike the United States. Let's say Donald Trump, do you support gun rights? Do you support the right of people like me to be able to carry what I'm carrying? Okay, good. So, because you know that Donald Trump could potentially be a tyrant, right? Just like Obama. Is tyranny possible in this country? It is, but it won't happen because the people are armed. In Venezuela, the people aren't armed. They can't defend themselves because they've been disarmed. And so you've got Maduro, who is literally killing people.
Where do you get your information?
Well, geez, video. I mean, I saw the army open fire on those people that were trying to open up the border to let medical supplies and food into the country, and a woman was murdered by the Venezuelan government, and 12 other people were shot. 4 of them seriously, probably going to die.
It's their country.
So they can just die. Wait, are you about humanitarianism or not? Do you believe in humanity or not? I am about sovereignty. I'm also about the fact that sometimes sovereignty, there's no sovereign nation in Venezuela. You have a dictatorship. Sovereignty means the people have a say. If you're a sovereign nation, it's not the only person that's a sovereign in Venezuela is Maduro. That is the only sovereign citizen in Venezuela is Maduro. There is no other sovereignty in that country because the people have no rights.
Lining up, signing a petition, asking for the U.S. to keep their fascist imperialism out.
Oh, do you see the millions of people that are asking for our help as well? Do you see? What echo chamber do I live in? What echo chamber? What bubble do I live in? Tell me the bubble I live in. What bubble? Do you realize I'm not a Republican?
I see you being a humanitarian.
I do support Trump, though.
What the people of the Bolivarian Revolution, the Chavista.
Do you know what I did in the military?
What?
Yeah, I worked in South America. I know a lot more about. What was the last South American country you went to?
I went to Peru.
Okay, and what'd you do there?
I did a lot of things, and that's none of your.
I mean, besides drinking and having sex and saving the whales and all that kind of stuff. No, this is about the fact that I think I know a lot more about South American geopolitical nature than you do because I was in South America in many different countries: Panama, Ecuador, Colombia, Peru, by the way.
You want to have your guns. Why can't the Venezuelan government?
Why can't the Venezuelan people have their guns?
They have their guns.
Oh, really? Well, yeah, the government does. What about the people? The people don't have guns. You don't even know their own policies about guns. They were disarmed 20 years ago. They were disarmed 20 years ago, and now look what happened in 20 years. In 20 years, that's not self-determination. A dictatorship is not self-determination. They don't get to vote for their representatives. That we live in a dictatorship? We just had. Wait, if we're in a dictatorship, why are there even 12 candidates running for the Democratic primary right now?
Venezuela, if they have dollars, they can be.
They don't have dollars because the government controls the economy. You know, socialism?
No, they don't. There's economic sanctions. There's the only way you can buy anything without hyperinflation is
a country. Dollars. Wait, so there's absolutely no one that supports Venezuela. They're an island in this world. Not a single country in the world supports Venezuela. Not China, not Russia, not Iran. So what do those sanctions have to do with that?
It's an economic war by the U.S. dollar dictator.
It's an economic war by the socialists.
No, it's not.
It absolutely is. Maduro is a socialist.
Sovereignty and people being able to like.
No, this is all live. You're going to get everything. I don't have to cut anything out. You can go to CJ Grisham's YouTube channel. This is a live feed. Unlike the leftists, I don't need to create a narrative. She's creating the narrative for me right here.
I'm relaying information by many people that have been down there and they have watched the situation and what
I say more cameras, not less,
because you can't have cameras in Venezuela. And how the electoral politics works down there. The UN has gone down there in all the elections.
Do you
and
support
have said that they
separating
have
children from their
best
mothers?
When crimes are committed, I support the mothers being put in prison. Yes, absolutely. I do support separating criminals from children. Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Do you support separating innocent mothers from their children?
Not innocent mothers. No, I said criminals. I just said criminals.
You're saying
Yeah.
everyone who came up on that.
Anybody that crosses the border illegally is a criminal. Yes. Yes.
They surrender themselves.
No, that's not the way it works. You can't just come and say I surrender myself. There has to be. We have. Hey, look, we have immigration and refugee laws in this country. We have laws. I'm wrong, Title 18, brother. Just go look at it. It's not that hard. Say again? Am I an immigration lawyer? I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night, so I do know how to read the law, yes.
Oh, but that means you're an immigration lawyer.
Are you an immigration lawyer? Then what does it matter if I'm an immigration lawyer? Because unless you're an immigration lawyer, don't argue with me about being an immigration lawyer. I am not an immigration lawyer. Well, okay, and I have answers. Yeah, I don't need to be a lawyer to be intelligent and to be educated, and obviously.
I'm not a lawyer, and I'm an educated.
But I've had legal training.
You're welcome
So,
to fact check.
but I've had more legal training than you have. I've got a pre-law degree, and I've also got a criminal justice degree, and I've also worked in South America. Say again? That was my dream. That was my dream. Absolutely. I don't do anything that I don't want to do. Nobody forces me to do anything. I'm a free man.
So this is you out of your own free will?
This is me out of my own free will. Now, my parents might have dressed me this morning. I did have to get up out of the basement. Oh, wait, no, that's not me. Say again? Do I have mirrors in my house? That is a stupid question.
No, but do you have them?
Who doesn't have a mirror in their house? That's kind of that's like saying, do you have a house that you live in? Say again?
You look at yourself every day before you leave the house.
I don't look at myself. I don't need to. I don't even own a comb. I don't even own a comb. What do I have? In case I need to pop a zit.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah. If I need to pop a zit, I look in the mirror.
I mean, we know some great racial
Sometimes when shaving, I look in the mirror as well. Because it takes work to look this good.
If you pop them, they get infected.
It looks really, it takes a lot of work to look this good. Yeah. So anyway, about the mirror, I do look at myself, yes.
Men are allowed to use facial products.
Wait, are women allowed to use facial products?
Of course women are.
Okay, are you assuming my gender? You didn't even ask me if I was a man.
You're right, I'm sorry. What is your gender?
Yeah, I'm a man.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that, yeah.
Are you still transracial though?
Yeah. I mean, now sometimes I am a black, lesbian, Asian female. I don't really care, I can tell. I'm not as confused as the left is about gender. I'm not as confused about that. No, I don't, it's pretty easy to tell a man and a woman. It's very easy. Yeah, it is.
Then why did I have to ask you?
Say again?
Why did I have to
Because you're confused.
No, you asked me.
No, because you're confused. I just wanted to make sure you weren't as confused as you normally are. I'm helping your confusion because you guys are so gender confused. I wanted to make sure that when you go home tonight, you didn't feel guilty that you misgendered me. That's what I want to make sure of. I'm just trying to help your conscience so that you can sleep well at night knowing that you didn't misgender somebody. Of course I've heard of Thomas. As a matter of fact, Thomas Jefferson is on the back of my T-shirts. Where'd they go?
I gave you a new one.
Oh, I gave you a new one? Yeah. Oh, okay.
You're a gender studies expert and you're a lawyer.
I'm not a gender studies expert. You don't have to be an expert to know the difference between that a man has a penis and a girl has a vagina.
Jefferson owned slaves.
Yeah, what?
Jefferson owned slaves.
Yeah, he did. Absolutely. Do I own slaves? No, but the government does. Actually, we're all slaves. All of us here are slaves. We're all slaves. What's that? We're arguing because, see, I believe in humanitarianism and you don't. Because the government forces me to be a slave.
Okay, so this government is forcing you to be.
Yes, and that's why I come here every 2 years and fight against their slavery.
How do you fight against their slavery?
By testifying and getting bills passed. What do? You just come out here and hold flags and wear a bandana?
Slaves that work for your ancestors get.
You know, not taking a shower doesn't help that process. Say again? My ancestors? My ancestors?
I use nice soaps that I get from.
Okay, gotcha.
Women go to that. You're allowed to go to.
Okay.
You're allowed to go to.
Yeah. I shower when it's feasible. Going back to the slave thing. Yeah, let's go back 200 years. Let's do that. Let's go back 200 years. What? Who?
The slaves.
The white man. The white man gave them their freedom.
African slaves. The white man gave them the freedom.
Yeah, the white man gave them their freedom.
Enslaved them, they gave them freedom.
Yeah, the white and the black man. The black man and the white man enslaved them. The white man gave them their freedom.
If they took it away, why did they give it back?
Because we realized it was wrong. That slavery was wrong. Yeah, it didn't take me any time because slavery was gone before I got here, and you, by the way.
Because you represent your ancestors. You come from your ancestors.
Around the world, slavery was ended about 200 years ago. Around the world.
Okay, so how long did it take for your ancestors to realize slavery was wrong?
How do you know who my ancestors were? Now you're assuming my ancestry.
How long did it take?
My ancestors were slaves.
Okay, who are your ancestors?
Irish.
They were slaves. Didn't the Irish people get a bunch of land?
Irish were actually treated terribly in this country.
Which lands were Irish people?
I don't know.
Irish people weren't considered white when they got here. Did you know that? They weren't considered white when they got here.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, Irish weren't considered white. They were just considered.
They were considered Irish.
Yeah, they were just.
Yeah, but they were white people, right? But they were white people, right?
Politically convenient to
Okay.
go to the white people to get more numbers.
Okay, so anyway, about slavery.
So you were a slave before
Let's go back 200 years.
How did your ancestors win their freedom?
The white man gave them their freedom.
Okay, so the white man gave them freedom. So you're
Yeah.
thankful to the white man.
What's that?
You're thankful to the white man?
I'm thankful to anyone that helped to overturn slavery. Absolutely.
Okay,
It
so
just
you're
happened
not
to
a
be.
white man.
It just happened to be that in this country it was a white
You're
man.
not a white man.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm a man.
But you're not a white man.
I don't consider myself any color. It doesn't matter what color I am.
Do you mind having a conversation? Do you mind?
Mass incarceration.
Please don't butt in
Why,
on the conversation.
why does color
Okay,
matter?
so-
Why does race matter? Why are you guys so upset?
No, I'm not a white man.
You know what didn't help the
No,
incarceration rate?
I'm a CJ man. I'm a free man. I'm a free
You
man.
put a government form to put white?
I actually skip that block. I actually don't answer it. Prefer not to answer
Why do you think the government asks those things?
because the government's racist inherently.
Oh, the government's raising here.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We agree on something.
Yeah, we do.
Excellent. We agree on something.
Yeah, absolutely. See, the difference that we agree on is you want to go back and live 200 years ago. I want to live in today.
I would get lynched 200 years ago. I would get lynched 200 years ago. In Texas, Mexicans got lynched in Texas. They got hung from these trees in Texas.
Do you know what that says? I know there's like some 3-syllable words here if you need help pronouncing. That's America. Make America great again.
So the government let a lot of people to take the land from Mexicans, and they lynched them and took a lot of land.
Well, isn't that a part of South America? I'm just wondering. Isn't Venezuela in South America? So I want to make America great again.
Oh, the Monroe
Yeah.
Doctrine. You want to talk about the Monroe Doctrine? You know what it's about?
Yeah, now he's gonna.
I'm a history major. Yes, I know, but I'm not gonna. What?
What does it say about Latin America? What does the Monroe Doctrine say about?
I don't care about this is 2019, brother. This is 2019. We aren't living in the Monroe Doctrine. It doesn't even matter what the Monroe Doctrine says. It doesn't even matter. This is not the Monroe administration. Yeah, that's right. They should. So what you want to do is you want to say hands off, letting governments kill their own people, they're innocent citizens who are unarmed. And
you know who didn't want women to have education? Your founding fathers.
That what?
They want women to have education. Your founding fathers. It was the Democrats. I know about the Monroe Doctrine because
Yeah.
my wife taught me. Because my wife
well, that's why that's why I'm not a Democrat, because I support women's rights and equal rights and all that. Yeah, I believe in civil rights, which is why I'm not a Democrat.
That's pretty cool, right?
It's always cool when people have freedom. Absolutely.
You think feminism is cool, right?
Well, it depends. Modern day feminism, third wave feminism, or just women's equality. Feminism is actually like Nazism. Modern day feminism is Nazism. Is actually what it is.
Feminism,
Here's a feminist. Let's let her tell us.
taking I'm not an exact expert. It's taking the.
Hey, it's been about 5 minutes. Can we get a chant? It's been about 5 minutes. Can we get another chant? My viewers are asking for a chant.
Combining it with the political theories of Kimberly Crenshaw.
No?
No, that's not
Okay.
Intersectional feminism is feminism that
You know who
includes
Kimberly
all
Crenshaw is, though,
oppressed
right?
classes.
You know who
Do you
Kimberly
know who Audre
Crenshaw
Lorde
is,
is?
right?
You know Audre Lorde?
There are no oppressed classes.
Audre Lorde. Read her instead.
There are no oppressed classes in this country.
There's no. Didn't you say you were a slave? You just said you were a slave.
I never said I was a slave. Well, all of us are slaves to the government. That's not a class. The American people is not a class. The American people is not a class. The American people is not a class. Look, you just said class. I'm telling you, you can keep going off on these tangents. You can go off on these tangents, but I am not a member of a class that is oppressed, because there are no oppressed classes in this country. There is an oppressed people. There is an oppressed people, but not an oppressed class. Well, that's something that the left makes up. Actually, and the right. The left and the right makes up classes.
Do you own private property?
I own many things.
Do you own private property?
If I own something, it means it's private.
No, personal property, private property, different things. Do you own private property? Do you own
I own
property
this
that makes you money?
camera.
Does that camera make you money?
Nope.
Okay, so it's not private property. It's personal property. What property?
It's private property. I mean, we can play the word games. I am a private citizen. This is my property. Therefore, it is private property.
That's why you vote and do stuff like that, because you're also a public citizen.
No, because I'm a citizen.
Both things.
No, I am a free man.
Okay, how much private property do you own?
I'm not going to tell you what I own.
Okay, so you.
I own it. Let me just tell you this. I am happy. I am locky and happy.
Right, we're not in the same class.
I am happy.
So I'm not gonna say anything.
So you're not happy? You don't own any private property?
Happiness is a fleeting emotion. Right now I'm just calm. That's all I feel right now.
It's not
All of emotions. Yeah.
About emotions.
Yeah.
Are you in touch with your emotions?
I don't really care about my emotions because they don't matter. They don't matter. What matters is reality. But I do what I like to do. It doesn't matter how I live my life. Doesn't matter how you live your life. You live your life. If I want to live in misery or happiness, that's my choice. Say again?
Did the creator give us emotions out of mistake? Or
No, we have emotions. We have emotions for a reason. The reason we have emotions is so that liberals can complain about stuff.
That's why God created emotions.
Yeah. So that liberals have something to whine about. Absolutely.
Theology major over here.
Yeah. I mean, without emotions, there would be no Democrat Party at all. There would be no socialism without emotions.
I've learned so much from these guys. I've learned so much from
No, just Iraq and Afghanistan. Just.
You don't have empathy.
Oh, I don't have empathy. That's why I want to help the Venezuelan people.
How you gonna help them?
That's why I want to help them get the means to be able to overthrow their tyrants.
Shipping in weapons to their country.
Your hasses make liberals cry again.
Yeah.
You're here to make liberals cry. You're not here to help anybody.
Say again?
You're here to make liberals cry. You're not here to cry. You're not here to.
And it's working. I think it's working.
We're not liberals.
There's at least one woman that started to cry here already.
We're leftists, so you're in the wrong place, dude. What are you doing here with us?
You're what?
We're not liberals. What are you doing here? I just saw that right now.
I'm here because you're leftist. I don't like liberals, socialists, communists, Nazis, any of those tyrants. I'm obviously in the right place because you're engaging me. If I was in the wrong place, see this woman, I have to tell you, ma'am, I am married. I am not going to go out with you tonight. Okay, stop
The
trying.
U.S. has killed 40 million people.
I am happily married to a very hot chick.
How the hell is that humanitarian?
She is a very hot chick.
How is that humanitarian? We're not
Yeah,
talking
yeah. My
about-
wife is a very hot
we're
chick.
talking about me. We're talking about U.S. imperialism.
No, my wife is hot. Yeah. She's intelligent and she's hot. And let me tell you what, she created some beautiful children. My wife has created the most beautiful children you've ever seen. That's why I married her, because I wanted beautiful children. She's beautiful, she's intelligent, she gets me, and she makes beautiful children. Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking? I tuned out your frequency for a minute. Go ahead.
It doesn't matter.
I tuned out the shrill.
They need to be able to determine. You just said 5 minutes ago that people should be able to use violence to stand up for what they believe.
Absolutely. You should use violence in self-defense of liberty. Absolutely.
Stay the fuck out of Venezuela and let them fucking determine.
How are they supposed to
want.
fight? How are they supposed to fight? They want to. Guess what happens when they fight? Guess what happens? They get shot down just like they did yesterday. When they stand up and they fight, they get murdered by Maduro. That's what happens in Venezuela.
CJ, I got a good question for her.
Oh, okay.
You know what happened?
Let me ask you.
She's not going to listen to you, though. Just ask it.
Too many people talking to one
Say,
person at
say
once.
you're
one
in
at
your
a time.
home,
Relax,
okay?
one at a time.
And 5 armed men break
This
into
is
your
fun.
home, and they're gonna murder you, torture you, and rape you, and everything else. Does that mean the police should stay the fuck out and mind their own business because that's your home? No, that's the exact.
It's the exact same thing on a macro scale. Violence is always justified in defense of violence. How's it going?
But,
You know that, right?
want the police
There's a difference.
You're not going to hit me or anything back here, are you? Oh, you're a good guy. All right. Thanks.
You have a problem with making America great again?
That is a great thing. It is a great thing to help people in need. I love helping people in need. It is a great thing. The most American thing you can do is free people.
Let me. So, if these good officers here, started shooting you because you wanted to bring aid onto this sidewalk, would you want people to stop them or not? But we don't live in that kind of a country. This is a free country. Unfortunately, in Venezuela, the people do shoot them, and I'm losing my voice. Apparently, I just hit puberty.
It's about people being
What is that? Dude? What are you bringing that here?
What's that?
That thing? What's
It's just a camera. It's nothing to be afraid of. Oh, it's a holster. It holds my rifle.
Why do you have a rifle here? Yeah, that's what I'm.
Yeah. It's for my fragile masculinity, because I have a small penis. That's the next thing you wanted to say, right? Isn't that what you wanted to say? Yeah, I knew it was in your head because all you think about is my penis. I get it. Hey, you know what? I can't disrespect your wife. It is impossible for me to disrespect your life. It is impossible. It is impossible for me to disrespect your wife. It is impossible for me to disrespect you, and it is impossible for me to disrespect your wife. Now, what is possible is for your wife to pretend that she's disrespected. Nobody can disrespect another human being. Nobody can disrespect another human being. No. Disrespect is a choice. Disrespect. Do you care about people being disrespected? Okay, then stop talking to me because you're disrespecting me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you care now about respect. Well, go away then. If you care, go away. If you care about being disrespected, go away, because I'm going to claim to be disrespected now. Shoo, shoo, man. Shoo, shoo. People choose to be disrespected. I can't disrespect your wife, and I can't disrespect you unless you allow me to. Very simple. I choose happiness. I choose to, but you know what? I can say whatever I want. I can choose to disrespect your wife.
And you know what? Going back to your statement earlier, people are only slaves.
Hey, do I have power over you? Do I have power over you? Do I have power over you? Do I as an individual have power over you? If I don't have power over you, I can't disrespect you, can I? Can I? The government does have power over me. How many times have I said that? You're kind of dumb because you're kind of dumb because I've already said that I'm a slave by force. Hey, she's talking to me. Can your woman not defend herself? Do you have to? Is she not strong enough? Is she not strong enough to argue on her own without a man helping her? Is she not strong enough as a woman to be able to defend herself? All right, thank you. Now, back to us. Good, thank you very much. It's so sad that you feel like you have to defend women, that they're not strong enough to defend themselves. They can't defend themselves. How do you defend yourself against the government? How do unarmed people, if an armed individual came up to you and tried to rob you, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. You are a moron. You made a point that you're a moron. That's what you did.
Cry liberal? Am I making you cry liberal?
I would have to care about your opinion to cry. This is great. Let me zoom in here. This is awesome. This is what a snowflake looks like. I did. I had to drug my wife to get her to marry me. Absolutely. I mean, what woman would marry this without having to be coerced in some way, right?
They're putting sanctions on the government.
No, the sanctions
All right. Well, no one wants to engage me anymore. This is great. I'm gonna rest my vocal cords for a minute and let DPS realize they can relax a little. Hey, this is the what's going on? This is we're in Austin here at the south entrance to the Capitol. There is a Venezuela protest against U.S. involvement in Venezuela. Did you have a question? Oh, okay, just saying hi. All right. So they're here to they were here to protest U.S. involvement in Venezuela, but they left. I thought he said he was going to be here forever. They weren't going away, but apparently they went away. Holy cow, my glasses turned off. I live rent-free in their heads. Did you hear that?
I've heard them in Venezuela. I have family in Venezuela. I've heard them talk.
You know you're effective when they know your name. Manos fuera de Venezuela.
Well then, why the hell do you
I'm for
The other side says manos fuera. De Venezuela. Oh, never mind. He did stay. Never mind. The guy's here that said he was going to never leave. Oh.
You're not trying to talk. I'm trying to
because the government, the regime from Maduro is terrible.
So your family's here though?
No, it's everywhere.
Where are they?
It's in China, it's in Spain.
He doesn't care about the plight of Venezuelans. These guys don't care about the plight of Venezuelans.
You don't know Venezuela. You don't know Venezuela. The people die in Venezuela. The people die in Venezuela. The children die in Venezuela. It's so ridiculous.
Is your family safe? Is your family safe? Is your family safe? I just want to know if your family's safe. Are you getting paid to say this? Are you getting paid to say this?
Yep.
Hey, ma'am. Ma'am. Hey, can I give you a hug? Can I give you a hug? I'm on your side. You all right? Don't let him get to you, okay?
Yes, I agree.
You don't know Venezuela. You don't know Venezuela.
Exactly.
You are crazy. You are crazy.
So what are they missing if you want to tell our cameras?
Okay.
Can you? So we're doing a live.
Everybody left Venezuela. Everybody start from zero.
Are you from Venezuela? Are you from Venezuela?
Yes.
Will you tell our audience kind of what your point of view is?
I know a little English.
That's okay. Yo hablo español si quiere hablar en español.
Sí. La gente está muriendo en Venezuela.
Okay, hang on. The people are dying in Venezuela.
La gente, los niños, tengo amigos que han muerto en Venezuela por falta de medicina.
She knows kids and has friends that have been killed in
No
Venezuela.
hay comida.
There's no food.
Y la comida que hay, la poca comida que hay es demasiado cara.
And the food that they have, the little food that they have is very expensive.
Mandamos a través de muchas organizaciones, mandamos mensualmente comida. Cada uno de los que estamos fuera de Venezuela tenemos que mandarle alimento a nuestros amigos y a nuestra familia.
They have been demanding or asking for help for many years with getting
El
food.
gobierno dice, o el régimen, el ex gobierno, los usurpadores dicen que eso sucede porque hay un bloqueo y es mentira.
And they're trying to blame the blockade on why there's no food, and that's a lie.
Llegan carros últimos modelos para ellos.
And they're
Siempre.
otra vez, por favor.
Todo siempre ellos llevan desde Estados Unidos, desde otras partes del mundo, carros últimos modelos, llevan la mejor comida para ellos, para el régimen.
Yeah, so we're trying to bring them food for the people. I think
For the regiment.
for the regiment, okay,
Yes.
or for the regime. The regime, yes.
Yes. The people is dying all every day. Every day. Todos los días la gente muere, niños mueren en los hospitales. En los hospitales hace poco murieron niños, murió gente que estaba hospitalizada porque se fue la electricidad, porque cortaron la electricidad.
Okay, so people are dying every day because they've cut off electricity. There's no electricity. There's no food, and so people are dying because they lack basic services.
Actualmente estamos intentando que entre ayuda humanitaria y el régimen se niega la entrada de esta ayuda humanitaria. Están matando a nuestros indígenas, están matando a nuestra gente. Como los militares se están retractando, están dejando entrar, están recogiendo a los militares y están dejando que los delincuentes salgan con armas a atacar al pueblo venezolano.
So, ¿cuál es la solución?
La solución.
En su opinión.
La solución es que primero los militares depongan las armas y ellos tienen delincuentes, el régimen, los usurpadores tienen delincuentes armados. A nosotros nos atacaron delincuentes armados el 12 de febrero.
So she's saying, hang on. So she's saying that the only thing that's going to help is that the people be armed because they can't defend themselves right now. There's no way to overthrow an armed government to be able to fix the problem.
Ningún venezolano sale de Venezuela porque ninguno de nosotros quiere emigrar. Todos hemos tenido que salir de nuestro país porque hemos tenido que huir de esta desgracia. Hemos tenido que huir de persecuciones. Hemos tenido que huir de la desgracia económica y social que hay en nuestro país. Porque en cada esquina hay delincuentes armados por ellos para atacar a los que pensamos distinto.
Well, lo siento. Can I give you a hug? Un abrazo?
Senora,
Tenga un buen día. okay?
Senora,
Buena suerte.
your family and friends. Send that to them.
Thank you. Gracias.
Esto se lo voy a dar a la Asociación de Venezolanos de Austin para que lo envíe a Venezuela, para que lo donemos hoy.
She's going to give that to the people who are helping the Venezuelans. What was the name? ¿Cuál es el nombre de la organización?
Asociación de Venezolanos en Austin,
The organization of Venezuela that's in Austin.
para que envíen
That,
comida.
that sends food.
Gracias. ¿Tu nombre cuál es?
What's your? Oh, Kenny.
Kenny. Kenny. Se lo voy a entregar.
It's an honor to meet you.
Okay.
Gracias.
Gracias. Tenga buen día. Oh, you're a good man, Kenny. You didn't have to do that, man. See, they wouldn't even let her talk. They wouldn't even let her. I mean, she's from Venezuela, and they wouldn't even let her talk. These Americans think they know it all, and someone actually from Venezuela tries to tell her truth, and these leftists don't want to hear it. And this guy loves to like talk under his breath, but he hasn't said a single word.
Not American.
You're not an American? Okay, these human beings that are residing and currently standing in Austin, Texas, don't want to hear the truth of somebody who actually is from the country they're trying to keep help from. All right. We got the black bloc over here. Hey, he thinks my tractor's sexy over there. He thinks my tractor's sexy.
Your tractor?
Yeah, my tractor.
What tractor?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You got me. You got me. Yeah. You got me. You think my tractor's sexy? I see it. You keep looking at it.
Yeah, that's talking about that thing is a tractor. It's cute that he put a little applique on the Mac there.
Even though like people are super happy
I sure hope those are gluten-free Cheez-Its. I'd hate for you to puff up anymore.
¿Tú eres venezolana? Yo soy venezolana.
Oh,
Yo soy venezolana. ¿Tú sabes lo que pasa en mi país?
oh, here's another Venezuelan.
¿Sabes cuántos años tenemos nosotros viviendo en el país? 20. ¿Sabes qué hago aquí? ¿Sabes qué hago aquí? Que no puedo estar en mi país. ¿Por qué no puedo estar en mi país? No puedo estar en mi país.
Do you know what's happening in my country? Are you Venezuelan?
Detienen a mi país oprimido, sin comida, sin medicina.
Ok, ¿y cómo hizo para llegar aquí?
They lack medicine. Don't tell me what's happening there.
¿Cómo hizo para llegar aquí? ¿Tenía dinero?
¿Cuánto te pagaron? ¿Cuánto te pagaron? ¿Cuánto te pagaron?
Actual Venezuelans have shown up.
Ustedes no están de gratis.
She's part of the privileged capitalist class that's like creating.
Oh, so because she disagrees with you, she's privileged. Got it. So she knows more than you do about her country, but she's privileged and you're not. Okay. All right. She was able to flee the country that you guys are here trying to keep in the shithole, but she's the problem, not you. Okay. That makes all the sense in the world. Someone who lives in privileged, the best country in the world, Texas, of course, is wondering about and questioning these Venezuelans.
The second person interview translate.
Oh, she's upset because her family is being killed by their government. Her families and friends are being killed by their own government, and these people think it's okay. These people enjoy the suffering of others. There you go. Yeah, she believes that Venezuelans should be allowed to continue suffering. This is the kinder, gentler, tolerant left that wants Venezuelans to continue suffering. Even when Venezuelans are here to talk about their suffering, they don't want to hear it. No, because these people are the true privileged class right here. Why? Because they're Americans. Because they live in the greatest country in the world, Texas. That's why. But no, we don't want to hear from actual Venezuelans. No. We're going to go back to our CNN echo chamber, our MSNBC echo chamber, our HuffPost echo chamber, our MSNBC echo chamber. That's what we're going to do. Let's not listen to actual Venezuelans. Let's listen to what the media force feeds into our brains and what we eat through the package or in the bag of a Cheez-Its container. Yeah, when was the last time you were in Venezuela?
Again, I'm not talking
When
about
was the last time?
Oh, wait, but aren't you here for Venezuela?
You can't virtue signal.
No. We came out to counter protest y'all.
Oh, how'd that turn out for you? How'd that turn out for both of you? How'd that counter protest turn out for both of you?
We're still here.
It worked out pretty good because
It did work out. Hey, I'm just glad that we were able to get two chicks out here to protest us. I'm happy about that.
Your online rants about a 7-year-old, and a lot of people know
That's right.
Disrespect women. and how you
A 7-year-old kid.
So you're right. It was a success.
I call out
for us.
bitches when they're bitches, you little asshole.
Oh, but I'm the one who's a bigot and misogynist and I'm
Right,
a sexist.
yeah.
But
Because
you
I'll
can
call both
disrespect-
genders bitches, but you try to virtue signal like you can't cuss at a
I think
woman.
a lot of things about Nicole, but I still have never said a thing to her along the lines of what you're saying to other women. That's called respecting women. Show them like I did.
I showed the cops already.
Show them.
And isn't it interesting that the cops have done nothing and he's a free man? Probably because he didn't do anything. Yeah. So you're just a bunch of whiny bitches is all you are. Yeah. I am absolutely a whiny bitch, but I own it. I own it. Yeah. I am a whiny bitch. Yep. And I'm calling out my fellow whiny bitches on the other side.
If you
Hey,
looked
the
at my
lefties always say
profile,
we got proof and
Hey, you are a queen whiny bitch. I get it. You are. I agree. I could learn a lot from you about whining. I really could. And about being a bitch.
I would totally disagree talking over. In fact, you know what's funny? One of the legislators here that know you, like, laugh their ass off.
I'm sure it's Poncho.
You don't know who it is.
Yeah.
I won't say their name.
Yeah. And so
Laughed at you.
I guarantee you there are legislators that laugh at you too. So what? There are many legislators that absolutely hate me. I bet you there are DPS agents here. I bet you some of these guys laugh at me all the time too. And I don't blame them because I am absolutely absurd. I say the dumbest things to trigger you people and it works. And so I know they laugh at me. Not only do they laugh at me, they probably hate me. Some of them, not all of them. How am I a racist? No, how am I a racist? Tell me. Tell me how I'm a racist. How did I do? Wait, wearing an Obama mask is racist? Wait a minute. Trying to emulate the first black president is racist? To what? Wear an Obama mask? Absolutely. Oh, I do like to agitate. Absolutely. Yeah. It works because you guys are so thin-skinned. You get offended by everything. Well, tell me how I'm a racist. Tell me how I'm a racist. No. I want to know how I'm a racist. How am I a racist? Evidence. Evidence number one. What is it? Wait. Okay. All right. Let's. Blackface is not wearing a mask. Okay. So, go ahead. Next. All right. Let's just go. I'll tell you what. I'll give you the fact that I wore an Obama mask to make fun of Obama as racist. Let's just pretend that is. All right. What else? So one thing is what's called an anecdote. So in order to label me, what's racist about? What else? Next. Go.
You called out an activist of color at the women's rally.
Racist? You mean a racist activist of color? Wait, are you saying that black people can't be racist?
I didn't say that.
Well, I was calling out a racist. So then you're racist for calling me a racist. Well, wait, if I call a racist person a racist, and that makes me racist, then you're a racist because you're calling me a racist, right? So, it's an absolute true equivalency. Just because I called a racist, and that racist happened to be darker skinned than you and more melatonin, well, in your opinion, because you enjoy hating on white people. Yeah, because you are guilty and you are ashamed of your skin, that's why you're okay with her attacking white people. That whole thing was an attack on white people. I don't care about your opinion. I just want to know what makes you think I'm a racist because Okay, tell me again. All right.
Okay, so one, I'm actually not ashamed of my skin. Guess
You are.
No, I'm not.
You are.
You can't tell me what I am.
Yeah, you are. I can. I just did. I just did. I am an entitled white male and can definitely tell you are guilty in your skin. I know as much about you as you know about me.
That's bullshit. Because all you do is sit there and purposely agitate.
What do you know about me other than I'm a racist and you can't even tell me why?
Yes, we did. We just
No. You're sitting here saying, so if a white person calls a racist, that makes that person a racist?
You're calling your false equivalency. It's not true.
I called white people that were up there talking racist things racist. And I called a black woman that was saying racist things racist. So I'm only racist because I called the black woman racist, but I'm not racist because I called the white man racist.
We understand that you don't.
All you do is resort to name calling.
That's what you guys do too.
What? But you can't back it up. What if it?
I've resorted to name calling.
I have screenshots, Jeremy. I just
showed it to everybody right here,
right up there.
I don't have any problem. I'm not arguing about name calling. I love calling you guys names. So I don't care if you call me names. Call me all the names you want. I eat them up. I'm like a sponge. So you're not going to hear me complaining about name calling, not at all. But I would like to know, you're going to sit here and call me a racist, knowing nothing about me other than the fact that I made fun of President Obama wearing an Obama mask that I got for Halloween. So am I not allowed to emulate Michael Jackson either? Because I think Michael Jackson is one of the greatest singers and dancers of all time?
You know what you did?
Oh wait, he's a white man, so I guess I can't. I guess that's not racist if I pretend to be Michael Jackson.
Oh, Lord.
But calling a racist person of color, as you call them, calling that racist a racist is racist? It's racist to call out racism?
CJ, this is what you need to say. I don't believe in a system of oppression, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't believe in a system of oppression.
Right. There you go. So you are
Which is why I oppose everything you stand for. Because there's everything about socialism and communism is oppression. That's all socialism and communism is.
Tell me in the Nordic countries where socialism is oppression.
You tell me where any Nordic country is as successful as the United States of America.
They're not socialists. They're capitalists with a heavy welfare base.
So, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm racist besides the non-racist things that you point to. I know what you're waiting for. You're waiting for me to say, "Oh, but I have black friends," or "I once dated a black woman." But yet you can't sit here and say, I know it's easy to leave when you lose. It's easy to leave when you don't have an argument. It's very easy. So, yeah, you don't give a fuck about anybody. Otherwise, you would be standing with us to help the Venezuelan people overcome their oppression, but you support that socialism and communism. You support that. That is everything the Democrat Party stands for right there. Hey, brother, I'll go with you. I'll go with you. Take it. You are a sexist and a racist. You're a projectionist. You project your sexism and racism on others. Both of you. That's exactly what you do. I don't even see skin color. I don't care what color you are. You will never mention, the only time I even mention skin color is to make fun of you people who care so much about being white. All your white guilt. All right, that was fun.
Where you headed?
Where are you going? You going that way?
Yeah.
But were you parked in the normal spot? What's going on?
I'm from Yorkshire. I'm fully on board with your beliefs.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm impressed with your open carry. Thomas,
Oh,
nice to meet you.
yes, CJ.
Yeah, it's kind of terrifying, but fascinating the way you carry assault rifles on the streets.
It's actually a pistol.
Is it?
It's technically a pistol.
Oh, so semi-automatic?
It's a semi-automatic pistol. It's based off of the AR-15 platform.
Okay.
But it's a pistol. It's got a stabilizer bar on it. It doesn't have a buffer spring.
Okay.
So it's just a pistol.
Is it loaded?
It's loaded.
Brilliant.
And chambered.
Can I have to take a picture with you? Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
You're from where again?
From Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Yeah,
Okay.
North England.
All right. Well,
So-
good to meet you again. What was your name again?
Thomas.
Thomas.
We have the
CJ.
same shit going on in the UK at the moment.
Yeah. You wanna go on this side so you can see
Yeah.
that?
My wife from Bristol.
Oh, that's the other country. It's a nice place. Is she over here?
Yeah.
Yorkshire, that's in the UK, right?
It is, yeah, North England.
Yeah. We're pointing out we have knives, and we can go to courtrooms with that a lot too.
Okay, right.
There's completely no regulations on the smaller ones.
Okay.
My heritage is actually from London. There's,
All right.
you know, the Gresham Law School, Gresham School of Law in London,
I
by
live in
chance.
London, but I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's my. Now I'm not. Obviously, I've fallen a long way since we left London many years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, my heritage is from London.
Right. What's fascinating is in the past few years.
Do you mind if I film you?
No, of course.
Okay.
I'm out, but I gotta move my truck.
All right, man. I just like to film the good and the bad
Yeah.
conversations. So.
Well, what's fascinating is we have the same thing in Europe. We have the phenomenon of social justice warriors, all saying the same shit, and deconstruction of everything, the family, religion,
Yeah.
what it is to be a male. There's no agenda, all this stuff. But in Europe, we're also subject to waves of unbridled immigration from Africa and the Middle East. So it's almost like everything's a plan where let's remove anyone's sense of national identity.
Yeah.
Let's demoralise them to the point where they can't complain about anything because if they are, they're accused of being racist.
You can't be proud to be British. You
Yeah,
can't be
exactly,
proud
yeah.
to be white. You can't be
Yeah.
proud to be male. You can't be proud to be, have some money.
Yeah, exactly. So all these things happening kind of concurrently make you think, well, what's the plan here? Because men are emasculated, people are robbed of a sense of identity. We're subject to all this kind of increasing encroachment upon freedom of speech, able to say what you want.
Yeah.
In England, to the point where if you misgender someone on Twitter, the police come knocking at your door the next day and arrest you, which is totally fucked.
Yeah.
So, and it's weird, it's happening all over the Western world, all at the same time, all of a sudden. It's like, well, why did this come about at the same time? It's almost like it's by design, which makes you think, well, who's behind it,
Exactly, and that's why I've been so very vocal about, and sometimes I do it just to be out there because who can, I have no problems being a man.
Yeah.
And I think masculinity is a great thing, and so is femininity.
Yeah.
And without women, men would cease to exist.
Yeah.
And without men, women would cease to exist.
Yeah.
And we need to understand that we don't have to be the same person.
Yeah.
We don't have to be, there are things that you and I can do that women can't do, and there are things that women can do that you and I can't do.
Yeah.
And there are some things that some men can do that other men can't, and there's some things that women can do that other women can't.
Exactly.
And we just need to be able to embrace that and be proud of the fact that we're different, and that's okay.
Yeah. I take it you don't use Gillette then?
No, I don't use Gillette anymore. No, I've gotten to be the best that a man can get, and I changed my razor.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I take it you're a YouTuber. Are you live streaming at
Yes,
the moment?
CJ Grisham.
Yeah, I'd like to get your channel notes so I can give you a follow.
Yeah.
I'm up and comer myself on YouTube.
Okay.
Some of my stuff touches on similar territory.
Well, there's my name. Just Google my name there.
Grisham.
I do a radio show as well. Well, here, actually, let me give you this card
For what it's
instead.
worth, anytime y'all post about people over there getting arrested,
I'll give you that
for
one
a
instead. I'll
pocket
take that
knife,
back.
You'll get a lot of clicks from American audiences.
Right, okay. Well, in England, you're allowed to take a knife to a court of law if you're a Sikh, because it's ceremonial dagger. No one else can. It's pretty weird.
And you can't even carry a butter knife on the street in the UK. They actually, is it the UK where they actually have patrols that go and look in bushes, and they're always looking for knives everywhere?
Yeah, well, we've got a Muslim mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, and he banned stop and search laws because apparently they were racist.
Okay.
They were banning a disproportionate number of Muslims.
Well, it's mostly like young black people stabbing each other. So now there's an epidemic of stabbings in London. It's mostly black on black gang stuff, but that's because the mayor, who's so wonderful because he's Muslim, he multiculturalism.
What's your channel called?
It's Rex Kimru, RAX_.
Oh, underscore.
CYMRU.
CYM. Yeah, I can barely see this myself. RU Rex Simru.
Yeah.
There it is. All right, I just subscribed to you.
Nice one. Yeah, most of the stuff is kind of satirical. I think there's too many. We don't need one more deranged ego trumpeting at the camera lens, so I try to do satirical videos about.
Well, you'll find that I'm very over the top, intentionally.
Yeah.
I really am not as extremist as I make myself sound. But I do a radio show, so people who listen to the radio show realize how I truly feel about a lot of things.
Yeah.
But when I come to these, I try to, I think the only way to respond to absurdity is with absurdity.
Yeah.
And so I come out and I try to be as absurd as possible because they have to deal with that absurdity. And then one day they're going to go back and realize, wait a minute, I've just been played.
Yeah. Well, as long as they get to levels of absurdity, there's a famous video where people just screaming at each other going, bah!
Yeah, well, that's what was happening over here.
We're getting almost to that point. Is it going to be that level of madness? But I see this shit on YouTube all the time. I've been in America a few days, and there we are in the midst of it. This kind of culture war in effect. It's incredible.
And you know what's interesting? I can take this.
Yeah.
I can go inside. If they're doing a hearing, I can sit down in the hearing. I can testify. I can watch the debates.
Yeah.
And it's perfectly legal.
Yeah.
So that's. And I wish, it's funny because we got our gun rights from the UK back in the day.
Yeah.
That there used to be this belief that you had a right to self-defense in the UK. And heck, the king even required people to have arms in defense of the state.
Yeah.
And yet now you guys have lost so much because of this social justice.
Well, I kind of respect the US gun laws, and I think you should keep the right to bear arms. But in the UK, I think we should keep things as they are.
Yeah.
Well, your stabbings would go down if you let people, law-abiding citizens, be armed.
Shoot each other. Well,
remember, they went up when you took the guns away.
But they just shoot each other, instead.
Yeah.
So,
and you've got to realize there's always got to be. That's the thing. Benjamin Franklin said that those who give up safety for liberty deserve neither.
Yeah.
And that's a paraphrase, but if you got to understand that with freedom comes the freedom to make bad decisions.
Yeah.
And so you have to wonder: is it more important to be free, or is it more important to keep everyone subjected because there's a few bad people out there? And that's why I understand that liberal gun laws, and I mean that in the classical liberal sense, liberal gun laws are obviously going to lead to people making bad mistakes. But we're also a country of 330 million people.
Yeah.
And so based on that number, it's as bad as one death is, it's not that bad. And I would personally rather be able to defend myself against those people who choose to do wrong than not be able to, because
John Lott Jr., he's a famous statistician here in the United States. He's done study after study that shows when more law-abiding citizens are allowed to carry guns, the crime rate goes down.
Well, with no guns in the UK, so why do we airsoft?
Yeah.
Do we airsoft it?
Well, and you don't have, obviously you don't have gun violence where there's no guns, but you would also not have car accidents where there's no cars.
Yeah.
And
well, there's a few shootings, you know, the
Yeah.
guys get them inevitably, and the police aren't armed. So
That's why people made the joke. They're like, "We want to get rid of drunk driving, so you're gonna ban sober
hey,
drivers."
troopers, thank you all for keeping the
This is
peace.
basically kind of how
I know I made it
gun control is
difficult at
supposed to work.
times. Thank you.
all right, we're gonna go anyway and see the.
All right, hey, take care, Thomas. It's nice meeting you.
YouTube.
Yep.
See you, man. Nice to meet you.
Take care, ma'am.
Hi, thank you so much for your time.
All right. Well, I'm going to. I guess I'm going to head back. Are you in the normal place?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll walk back with you.
Okay. Yeah, I got something turning this camera's off.
I think my glasses
Well,
keep
your
turning.
streaming camera.
Yeah, my streaming cameras. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm gonna wait until I at least get close to my vehicle before I turn it off.
Perfectly understandable.
All right, gentlemen, ladies, all of you visitors watching here. All right, so we're leaving now, and
Got more freedom than I can handle.
the left has. You need help with any of that?
I think I got it.
Okay. He's got. Look at all this freedom he's carrying right there, in one place. Did people at least hold your flagpoles for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody, each one of these was a person holding them earlier.
Okay.
It's quite the sight to behold.
But yeah, so just so y'all know, this is what I'm carrying today. My hat here. I don't know if it's backwards or not up there. So they were doing a protest against involvement in Venezuela, which, by the way, I support. I do not support sending troops into Venezuela. Let me just make that clear. I will oppose any effort to send American troops into a foreign country to fight their war for them. However, what I will support is helping them overcome their own oppression. And that includes making sure that they're fed so that they have energy, making sure that they have medical care, and also making sure that they have the means to self-defense. How y'all doing? Good. Making sure that they have the means to defend themselves. So that I would absolutely support. And the evidence is out there that these people are quite oppressed. So, but I don't support sending U.S. troops into a foreign country to fight, to depose their leaders. That's for them to fight. I would not accept, even if we had a tyrannical government, I would not accept foreign troops in this country trying to overthrow my president, even if I hated him. Absolutely. So I believe in the right to self-defense, and I believe in helping countries who have been disarmed, because the people have been disarmed. They don't have any choice. They need outside help. That's their only option. They have no option internally to defend themselves because they've been forcefully disarmed. And that's what this protest was about, and this counter-protest. And then earlier today, I missed it, but earlier today was the red flag protest across the country that I missed. How y'all doing? And I missed that, but that was all the way across the country was red flag law protest. And so they did that this morning, and then the leftists came and said their chances.
Here. None of these are red. I made sure to prepare for the occasion.
Oh, all right. So I'm going to turn this thing off, guys. Y'all be safe. Take care. Be free.